Hi. I wanted to make you Cloud Bread BLTs tonight. I was going to show you step by step how to make the cloud bread, but it's labor intensive and kind of takes a while. So I just pre-made it, and now I'm going to just put the BLTs together. I will explain the cloud bread a little bit. You can Google it or Pinterest. That's where I got my recipe from. And I went through and I looked at a couple different recipes. This was the easiest one that I found. And it calls for eggs, and you're going to separate the egg whites and the egg solids. So the egg solids you're going to put in one, the yolks, I guess, in a bowl, and then the whites in a bowl. And then you're going to go ahead and whip. And I used a mixer. I tried to use like a hand mixer or a bullet, and it didn't work. So you want to use a mixer and mix those up to look like it's a, hi Lori, it's like a meringue. So then in the other bowl with the yolks, you're going to add some cream cheese, get that all soft, and you could just add soft cream cheese. I bought a block, but you have to whip it to soft, so you might as well just go with soft. And then you add the egg yolks to that, a little bit of seasoning. You mold them together, and you want them to stay fluffy. That's the key. If it isn't fluffy or it doesn't look like meringue, it's not going to work. And then you put them on a parchment paper, like so. My oven was at 300. I put them on parchment paper, and for 30 minutes, and they came out like this. And they're kind of plain and not, there's not a lot of flavor when you just eat them plain, but with bread, or as bread with a sandwich, or like I'm gonna make you guys BLTs, delicious. So, I just made one batch. It was 4 eggs all together, and it came out to, I made 6. I really could have gotten 8, but I didn't have enough room on my parchment paper, so I let it go. And so I baked some bacon off. And I just bake it in the oven. That's a little trick we have. Hi, Angie. At AJ's, we do the same thing. So I baked it while I was baking my cloud bread. And I also took some apple cider vinegar, super important, but I'm not a big drinker of it. It kind of gives me a bellyache. So I cut up some cucumbers and some onions, soaking them in the apple cider vinegar with some salt and pepper. It'll make a nice little side salad with my BLT. So let me get a cutting board out real quick. So one of the things that I try to do with keto is to use spices a little bit more than I normally would just with regular food. So I have 2 of the cloud breads and real mayonnaise. Real mayonnaise is super high in fat, so it's perfect for keto. One of the best things about it. So anything that you guys want me to cook or talk about, I was kind of thinking about doing like a question and answer video. You know, go live and do a question and answer. If you guys had any questions, a lot of people inbox me with some questions about different health issues they're having, and keto for this, keto for that. So I was thinking if we did like a sit down and you guys could just ask me questions and I could answer them to the best of my ability. And if I can't, I can send you where to get the answers. That would kind of be fun. So tell me what you think, what you'd like to know, what you'd like to learn. I've been doing a ton of research, so I know a lot of stuff about it. And I've been following it for a few months now. Feel wonderful. I do take a little bit of a few supplements which help me in my journey, but you can follow and get into ketosis without it. It just helps me get there and stay there for longer. So that works best for me. So I'm going to put on 2 pieces of bacon per sandwich. I cut up some tomatoes. If you guys, there's people talking, if you right swipe that, all that goes away and you can actually see what I'm doing. That kind of helps. And I'm going to put tomato. I have really enjoyed this seasoning. It's called Spike, and I buy it at Trader Joe's, but any health food store, Safeway might even carry it. I always put that on my tomatoes and my avocados. I'm putting avocados on the sandwich. Again, super high in fat. I try to include avocado with every meal I eat. I only eat 2 meals a day. I kind of do a little bit of fasting, and because of that, I just eat a lunch and a dinner, but avocado is always on the plate. Because with keto, high fats, very low to no carbs, and moderate proteins. So be careful when you're eating your bacon and all of that. You don't want to eat too much protein. It's very easy to do because we all in our head think about, oh, high protein. Keto isn't high protein, it's high fat, okay? Then I'm gonna put a little bit of lettuce. So we got avocado, we got bacon, and lettuce, and lots of mayonnaise. And that is our BLT. And like I said, there you go. So the cloud bread is super soft and fluffy. I was going to, with my next batch, melt some butter and garlic and put that on as it's cooking, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. It would make like almost, and the longer you cook it, the crisper it's gonna get. So it'd almost make like a garlic cheesy bread. Thanks, Patty. I worked really hard on this camera today, you guys. I'm not gonna touch it, so I got it, I think. Thanks for noticing. Okay, so I'm gonna have a little bit of the cucumber salad with onion and a BLT, and that's it. Any questions? That's it. Share my video, and if you guys want to write in the comments what you'd like to see for tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, maybe Monday. How about that? That's it. You guys have a great night. I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.